Alright, now this video I'm going to talk about a technique that is largely unexplored, I think, in the boondoggle community. And that is the technique of what I'm going to call extending strands through the air, I suppose. So this project that I'm showing right now is very interesting. It's an attempt to be a straight pink square stitch through the middle, but that didn't really happen very well. What it actually is it's a 3x3 stitch and then a square stitch, and then with all the extra strands from the 3x3 stitch, I just kind of stretched them around and then reformed the 3x3 stitch. And in order to make this work, I remember I actually had some spacers. I was using Lego bricks, and I put spacers in to each of the four areas, and then I think I secured them with a rubber band or something in order to rejoin together each one of these 3x3 stitches. And so it was a little bit of a really unique, involved project that I did, and I'm not super proud of the result, mainly because of the not straight nature of the inner pink square stitch. But I do hope to explore this technique more in the future. And then the second boondoggle that I want to show is this one. I think that this is a much better example of the technique of stretching strands through the air, as it were. And so it's a 5x1 wall alternating with these portions in between the 5x1 walls that are 2 square stitches on the edges, and then 4 strands, these light blue as well as these black strands, just kind of suspending through the air. So I can't exactly remember if I used some sort of spacer, if I stuck some object inside of there in order to rejoin it. My guess, though, because this was a number of years ago that I made this boondoggle, but my guess would be that I did. In order to make this, I made each 5x1 wall portion, I made it, and then I made the square portions, and then I stuck some sort of kind of square object in that space in order to rejoin together the 5x1 wall, and then did a couple stitches 5x1 wall, and then removed the object, the spacer object. So that would be my recommended course of action. But again, this technique is, I think, very interesting, mainly because it's largely kind of unexplored, I think, in the boondoggle community. Not too many people have really done very many boondoggles that are like this. I can't remember for sure if I'm the only person I've ever seen do this, or if maybe I saw one other person do it and then I stole the idea. I can't really remember. Again, it was years ago that I made these, but I do hope to see this technique explored more in the future of boondoggle. So, thanks.